Okay, let's talk about Ernest Rutherford. Let me write his first name down. Ernest Rutherford, okay? He was a professor at Cambridge University, and he was the one who did the gold foil experiment. And this experiment is the one that allowed him to discover the existence of a nucleus in an atom. He was also born from 1871 to died on 1937. Okay, so what is the gold foil experiment? Essentially, he shot alpha particles, which are basically helium atoms with let me write that again. Helium atom with 2 neutrons and two protons. Shot it at a very thin piece of gold foil. Okay, so this gold foil might be only a couple atoms thick. Okay, and using the Thomson model, they predicted that basically all of the alpha particles would go straight through the plum pudding, you could say. Okay, and initially that's what happened. When he had his 2 assistants do the experiment, that's what they saw. The alpha particles, as expected, were going through the gold foil. But they noticed that very occasionally one would bounce either straight back or at a huge angle, or even deflected slightly off course. When they saw this, they were extremely surprised because the J.J. Thomson plum pudding model predicts that all the alpha particles will go through. There's nothing powerful enough to stop these alpha particles. And it happened very rarely, only occasionally that this would happen. Most of the particles would just go straight through, but only occasionally some would bounce back. It was from this that Rutherford hypothesized that there is a dense part in the atom that had a lot of positive charge. This was known as nucleus. Okay, this would later be called the nucleus. And the reason he believed that was because most of the alpha particles went straight through, as expected, right? But very occasionally, one of the alpha particles would hit the nucleus of a gold atom. And because the nucleus is super dense, it deflects the alpha particle at a wide angle. Or sometimes the alpha particle just grazes the gold atom and is deflected off course slightly. Either way, the fact that it was deflected allowed Rutherford to come up with his model. And this model would be that you have a nucleus of positive charge in the middle and negatively charged electrons on the outside. That is the Rutherford model.